We are now on to upper body series, chest focus, facing forward. So our chest exercises. So we want to be working the front of the body now. I've got my box on short ways just to show you how I would do it for someone that is in third trimester pregnancy, is older and has arthritis or a knee injury and doesn't want to kneel on their knees, or for someone where it's their first time, they're a bit fatigued or they have very poor balance. So I would put those people on a box, or you might be using the box for another part of your class and you want the flow to stay really nice, so you've kept it on. So this is a short box, and this is how I would have it for chest series, whereas remember from the back series, I would have it long ways to face the back, just so the arms don't get in the way. For the sake of going through today's exercises, I'm going to have the box off though. And remember our two positions. We've got a low kneel and a high kneel. So we're going to be going through the chest series now. It is really important with this one that you cue to people not to feel it in their neck. And usually with the chest series, I wouldn't perform more than 10 to 15 repetitions of each exercise. So keep that in mind when you're programming. You want to either give them rest or put something else in between their chest exercises. I wouldn't do more than 3 exercises back to back, because then they're going to get quite tired. And remember, 10 to 15 repetitions. The springs for the chest series are blue for beginner, or even intermediate sometimes do blue, but for the sake of the manual, blue and white for intermediate, and then advanced might even get up to a red, but that is quite heavy. It starts by feeling easy, but it builds up very quickly. So we'll practice in the course and you'll get to feel the springs yourself. And I always recommend, if you're on a different machine as well, when you do go into teaching, to definitely try out the springs so you know how it feels. But remember, when you're teaching in class, if it feels too heavy for the class, you're in charge. You just judge off how everyone's looking, and you might say, oh, that looks too heavy, let's go down to just a blue spring. And that's what makes you a great instructor, is you're able to pick up those mistakes or see how the class is reading and adjust it for them. They're not going to mind if you're changing the spring for those exercises. I'm sure they'd much prefer you did that. So let's get stuck into the chest series.